So today I want to share with you some of the things that sold over this weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend and it's Monday, so I'm getting these things ready to go out tomorrow. This is a Bearcat 210 XL scanner, police scanner, fire scanner, all those things. This is a piece of vintage 80s electronic equipment. And I actually got this on an online auction that was being put on by a local estate sale company here near where I live. And I think they were just trying it out because they were trying to move some merchandise, during lockdown, couldn't really do a lot of estate sales. And I happened upon it kind of by accident. Saw one of their Facebook ads and I jumped on to see what they had. And I picked up this unit, and in the same lot with this unit was a Sony Dreamcast clock radio that also works well. And I got both of these items for $3, I think. Yeah, $3, plus they only charged a 15% buyer's premium, so that was pretty reasonable. So during that auction, I actually got about $100 worth of merchandise. I think the total came to $115 with the tax and the buyer's premiums, and I got 2 huge boxes of stuff. So I was really excited about that. It's got a nice straight antenna, and it does plug in and scan, but we couldn't figure out how to get it to lock into any stations, at least out where we live out here. But I know the person who bought it, we messaged back and forth on eBay a little bit, and they're pretty knowledgeable that they knew how to get it to work for them, and they've owned other units like this before and really liked it. So I'm glad this is going to work out for them, and it's a good profit for me. Sold it for $22.99 plus $21.10 in shipping, and I'm going to ship it out in this large flat rate priority mailbox. I don't usually use these; they're a lot to ship, but since this is a pretty heavy item, I think that's going to work out well for that product. Next thing I want to show you is these AccuView Smart View test strips. We got these at one of the first yard sales we went to last weekend, when things were just starting to open up around here. And we went to an estate sale that was a family-run estate sale. And they were really nice folks. They really made us a really good bundle. My husband actually ended up picking up these in a box of diabetic testing items, lots of different things. So I just bundled them together according to type. And these test strips, there's 5 boxes here. And when we got them home, I was a little bummed out because I noticed that they had all expired. Like this one's 2019. I think there's a 2018 in here. But then doing some research, we saw that these still sell. People still buy these even though they are expired. So I went ahead and listed them, made sure I noted on there that they were expired and took pictures of them all. And they were just purchased over the weekend. And this lot right here ends up paying for the whole box of other items. These went for $49.99 plus $6 in shipping. They're pretty lightweight, so they'll go out at the first class rate. So I'm really excited about these. So this is something I'm going to be continuing to take a look for when I'm out shopping or sourcing, and even if they are expired. And I imagine they're still able to be used. Probably just need to make sure you keep that in mind when you're shopping for these too. Make sure you check the expiration dates and make sure you note when you list them what they are. Next thing I want to show you is at that same sale, I picked up this Mark Twain CD set, Words and Music. This again, we bundled a bunch of things together at that sale, so I think I put together a big box of things and got the whole box for $50, but there was a ton of stuff in there, and some of it's already been selling, like this one. And this is a really cool, pretty new set. It's got a lot of good actors and singers doing spoken word and music from Mark Twain's works. and it's a 2 CD set. It's got like a little storybook here. It's even got a little booklet, the 2 CDs inside. So this is a pretty cool thing. And this person who picked it up, they got it for $9.99, and it's going to go out free shipping through media mail. So that'll cost me about $2.80 to send out. So that's a pretty good profit there, because considering all the stuff that I got, I probably got this for about $1. So good profit there. This is a Breeders' Cup cap, Great Expectations, from the 2017 Breeders' Cup. These I did a little research on, and discovered that, during the Breeders' Cup, each horse that runs, they make a special hat for. So, excuse me, I think I said Great Expectations. It's Giant Expectations here. So this cap, so there's not a lot that are made. This horse, I don't think, won the Breeders' Cup. I tried to look it up, and I had a hard time finding any information on it beyond that. But they are, they're sought after, I imagine, by people who are interested in horse racing and things like that. I actually got this at one of my local thrift stores that I love to go to and source from, AmVets. And probably, I don't remember exactly how much I got it for it, but I don't like to spend more than $3 a cap. So, and it might have even been on a 50% off day. So I definitely don't have a whole lot of money in this. It's a really nice purple color, very nice. And I ended up selling this for $30 with free shipping. So really good profit on this cap. I've had it for a while, probably about maybe over 6 months. So it's been around for a while, but hey, that's okay. These are really cool. I'm really excited about these. I was really excited when I found them. This was at another sale I went to last weekend with my husband. Just a little house nearby, and they had a bunch of stuff out on their lawn, and they were super nice people, and they made my husband and I a great deal on a huge pile of items that I don't even haven't really gone through all of them, but I did go through this, and I wanted to get them listed right away, and it paid off. This is a set of vintage Superman twin size bed sheets. This here's the pillowcase. And when I grabbed them, there's some other vintage sheets in that group that I grabbed and put on our pile of stuff. But this one I noticed was complete. The other ones are not all complete, so they're missing a few of the pieces. But this was a really cool set. That's the flat sheet. Got the fitted sheet down here. The fitted sheet had a couple of little tears, of course, around the elastic, and the elastic's a little worn out. I made sure I noted that in the description and in the pictures, but nothing too terrible, normal wear and tear. These are sheets from the 70s, so they were used, but no big stains or rips or things like that, so still in fairly good condition for the age. But what's really cool, and I didn't know this till I got home, was that we even had the curtains that went with it. So the curtain set, we had both panels. So, in the 70s, a young boy or even a young girl, don't want to be, don't want to focus on gender here, but get these sheets, and got the curtains as well. So I think that really helped to sell these quickly. So it's really a complete bedroom ensemble here with the sheet set and the curtains. And these I sold for, and like I said, we went to this yard sale and we got a pile of stuff, books and sheets and clothes and all kinds of interesting goodies that we'll be listing soon. And we got the whole pile. They said $15, and my husband gave him a 20 and told him, we'll give you 20 for it because it was such a huge pile of stuff. This sheet set sold for $32.99 plus $15 shipping. So, already doubled our profit on that sale just with this sheet set. So really excited about that, and I've got to get out and get the rest of those sheets on. And then I sold 2 items of clothing. I've got some clothing on my store as well. One of them is this Seahawks shirt. My husband was or is still is a big Seattle Seahawks fan. So I've got a few. This is from my own personal Seahawks collection of clothing, and it's, you know, long sleeve, and it was, you know, I wore it occasionally, but decided I would just list it, and, you know, I was cleaning out my closet during, you know, our shelter in place time, so I really cleaned out my closet, went through a bunch of things I just didn't wear anymore, and I decided to list it, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm really making anything on this, but I'm certainly making more than if I just threw it out during a yard sale. This sold for $12.99 plus free shipping, and it will go out, you know, first class mail. So it's a good thing. So don't, you know, you can always go through your closet and look for different things that you might have, you know, that you're just not wearing anymore, and instead of saving it for a yard sale, just put it up on eBay and make a little bit of extra money on it. The last thing that I sold today, I'm really excited about. This is an item that I've had for a while. It's another one of my thrift store finds. It is this beautiful, and gosh, I should hang this up somewhere because it's a stand back so you can see it. It is this beautiful Western style jacket. I picked this up at my thrift store that I love, AmVets. And I go there mostly when they have 50% off everything's days, which they do once a month on usually the first Sunday of the month. And I can usually source a lot of clothes there. They get in some really nice items, and I really like how they display them there. But this jacket caught my eye, and it had a tag on it at the time of $24.99. So on the half off day, it was $12.50. And this is a beautiful jacket, and I grabbed it without doing a lot of research on it because I just thought it was just so nice. You know, it's got these nice leather accents here. Nice, sorry, you're seeing my mess. Nice leather background here on the back, and this gray tweed is just in beautiful shape. Nice retro buttons. You know, it's definitely a vintage outfit. Vintage jacket, nice lining inside, very clean. This prominent made in the USA label. This really, really good shape. I was really excited about it. And I just grabbed it. I don't think I even, get the label on this side here for you. I don't think I even really priced it at the time, because I thought, you know, if it's not something that sells, but you know, sometimes you just have a hunch about things. It's a size 44, so pretty roomy, you know, genuine leather trim, wool, kind of tweed on the outside, that nice gray. This is a beautiful jacket, and these silver buckles I just love. But like I said, I've had it for a while. You know, I had it in the closet, and I listed it, and I thought about pricing it down a little bit, bringing the price down, and I thought, you know, I'll just let it sit, and if it sells, it sells, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And it did end up selling this weekend for $75 plus $20 shipping. And I always like to look at where it's going. It's sold to a gentleman in Arizona, so I just imagine, you know, it's you know, an old, maybe not old, I shouldn't assume. An Arizona cowboy picked this up for a, you know, nice evening out, maybe even a wedding, or you know, just being able to go out and look nice. But that is a beautiful cowboy jacket, and I'm so glad it sold, and I really hope the person who buys it enjoys it, because it's a gorgeous jacket. And so I'm going to get this stuff all ready to go. It is Monday, Memorial Day. So I want to make sure I get these things in the mail first thing in the morning. Some of these sales happen Friday night, so I know people have been waiting for their items to get in the mail. So I want to make sure these get out first thing tomorrow morning. So these are my items that are going out this weekend.